India's golden age before the British came, what they don't teach you. They told us the British civilized India. But the truth is, India was already one of the richest and most advanced civilizations in the world before a single British ship ever arrived. So what did colonization really bring? It didn't build India, it drained it. Before British colonization, India contributed nearly 25% of the world's GDP. Its textiles were unmatched. Dhaka muslin, Kanchipuram silk, and Bengal cotton were prized across continents. India was called Sone ki Chidiya, the golden bird, and for good reason. That wealth wasn't hidden, it was known across the world. When Vasco da Gama reached India in 1498, he didn't discover India. He merely found a sea route for Europeans to access what India had already built. India had long been trading with China, Arab empires, Africa, and Southeast Asia. It was already global. Cities like Madura, Thanjavur, Ujjain, and Pataliputra were thriving centers of trade, science, literature, and architecture. Mathematics? India gave the world zero, the decimal system, trigonometry, and even forms of early calculus. Aryabhata described the rotation of Earth centuries before Europe accepted it. Medicine? Sushruta, the father of surgery, performed cataract and plastic surgery in 600 BCE. Texts like Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita describe diseases, surgeries, and over 100 surgical tools. Education? India was home to some of the world's oldest universities, Nalanda, Takshashila, and Vikramashila, attracting scholars from China, Persia, and beyond. They taught astronomy, medicine, philosophy, and even international law in Sanskrit, Pali, and Tamil. Society wasn't flawless. No civilization is. But there was cultural richness, spiritual tolerance, intellectual freedom, and innovation at a scale Europe hadn't seen. And then the British came, not with warships, but with trade. They arrived as merchants of the East India Company, saw India's wealth, and slowly found political gaps to exploit. There is no reason to disguise as traders in a land that isn't flourishing already. They manipulated rivalries, signed deceptive treaties, and began economic control long before full-scale military conquest. What followed was centuries of extraction. Weavers lost their livelihoods, farmers were crushed under taxes. A land of abundance was systematically hollowed out. India wasn't discovered, it was invaded. Not with force at first, but with manipulation. And its brilliance was buried under centuries of lies. But we're here to remember. Subscribe to History and Beyond for more stories that expose the truth behind colonization and honor the civilizations they tried to erase.